Man United have opening offer rejected for La Liga defender. Man United have had an initial offer of €45 million for Sevilla defender Jules Koundé turned down by the Spanish club, according to journalist Duncan Castles. The Red Devils have been linked with numerous defenders, including Villarreal's Pau Torres, Real Madrid's Rafael Varane and Fiorentina's Nikola Milinkovic, with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer hoping to find a long-term partner for Harry Maguire. Koundé has been linked heavily with Man United, while Chelsea, Arsenal and Real Madrid have also been credited with interest in the France international. And now Castles claims that Man United have submitted their opening offer, but that it has been rebuffed as it falls €20 million short of Sevilla's valuation. Castles told the Transfer Window podcast Koundé has been on that list of centre-backs that they want to add to solve the Harry Maguire problem for some time now. I can tell you that they have contacted Sevilla and held informal talks with them over the purchase of Koundé for this summer and proposed that they would offer €45 million as a transfer fee for the player. Sevilla are not happy with that, their sports director Monchi said no, there is no way I can sell this player for €45 million. He told Manchester United, I understand that he had an offer of €55 million for the player last summer, therefore €45 million was out of the question. It looks like the valuation that Monchi will sell at is €65 million, but there is a bit of a question over that. He has been telling certain agents that it would take €80 million to get Koundé in this window. And there's an interesting explanation as to why. For example, were he to be offered €60 million for the player, Sevilla would have to pay 30% of that transfer fee to Bordeaux, the club they signed him from 2 seasons ago, which would leave €42 million of the €60 million they receive from that. They would have to subtract the €25 million they paid Bordeaux, which would leave them €17 million as a profit. There's an additional factor for them in that, as we've talked about in this podcast many times, La Liga determines the budget of Spanish clubs and what they're allowed to spend on players. They vet every transfer to make sure it fits inside the club's determined budget going into the season, and in Sevilla's case they expect that were they to have that profit of €17 million on Koundé, they would be allowed by La Liga to spend less than €10 million of that on a replacement. So then you have a very straightforward calculation that they can't replace him in their view for €10 million, even with Monchi in charge, even with his ability to dig up diamonds at low prices and sell them on at higher levels. He added, for Man United to get Koundé they are going to have to spend more money on the